4, 3, 2, 1.
And here we are live. Welcome down, all you spectators. Welcome to the surfers here at the Lexus Trestles Pro, presented by Outer Known, stop number 8 on the World Championship Tour. We have an action-packed day. We've got the top surfers. The field has been cut.
Look at this one.
Yeah, you see
Rio opening up here. Rolling in here on the backhand. Here we go. First wave. Up onto the lip he goes. Drops back down. Nice pocket right there. Second turn.
There you go. Cole Hausman up on his backhand. Big opening first down carve. Rips into the second section. Nice flowing connection between all those to get the coveted bell.
Well, here we go. Igarashi's going to open things up. Good looking wall right here. A lot of speed, couple of high lines. Look for him to engage the rail and drive. Setting up the big move. Big, massive rail commitment all the way around. Beautiful opening turn and a second. Here we go. Kanoa just opening up on this one, and he's not done yet. Continues to capitalize on those pockets with a beautiful finishing maneuver right there.
He knows he has a 7.5. Put a little pressure, and they have some insight. Wow, nice fizz on the first turn there. Connection everywhere. His foot planted deep on the tail. Will he spin out? No. So he'll get a few points.
And a little wave on the approach. Priority is with blue. Maybe a split peak here with blue and white. Cole on the left, Rio on the right. Cole's out, Rio wraps it. Up through the lip he goes there on maneuver number 2. Nice vertical face as he gets right around the corner and wraps it again. Rio continues to go to the cutbacks here, steepening up on the inside, goes a little deeper on that turn, wrapping it again. Cole out the back, Rio wraps it up, Cole now on the left.
Nice finish, yeah. Cole, 10 straight days of rain and gray.
Cole looking at the left once again, here we go, rolling in, setting it up. He's going to drop down, get on the accelerator, and drive right up into this section. Big hammer turn right there. Back up into it again, releasing the fins. Wrapping it. Let's see how he buttons it up on the inside. Couple of solid turns all the way through and then hits it. There you go, local crowd.
Yeah. Wow. Serious. Here we go, Kanoa. And Rio getting the back up quick on the inside. Like Kanoa's doing nice. Whizzes into that first 2-turn combo. Flying down the line, carrying that speed. Will he go above the lip? He does. Reverses and rides out. So casual, but just right now. Red with priority and sets coming in. Oh man, this one caught him off guard.
Wow.
Oh, Cole Hausman finds another left. Big hammer layback. Deep bottom turn. He's just swinging hard in every section. Look at this boy go.
Ooh la la.
Cole Hausman, and we're going to go with Kanoa on the right. That is a beautiful, open those wings on that first turn. A little late in that second, but this is going to set up nice for him. Sort of a casual midsection there, keeping with it, looking for something big to put an exclamation on the end. He does. And he officially rides out. So there's Kanoa, really dead lefts on the inside. So he's up and out in Rio. A long open wall for him to get busy on. Oh, and
Kanoa going to go to the backhand on this one. Here we go, setting it up, getting some speed. Maybe wants to go to the air. Nope, going to go deep on the rail and drive up into it. Nice opening turn. Second off the top, throwing some spray. He's going to let Kanoa take this one. Let's see what he can do here. 35 seconds to go. Goes to the blow.
No, on that one, Cole's going to go for one on his backhand. We love to see it. It's a smaller one. He's just going to kind of cruise with this first section up, giving 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rio up. What can happen on this wave? He needed something big. It's not going to give him the 8.13 he needed going first. So 3 up against Connor O'Leary, 14, and Alejo Moniz. What a story for him. Split peak. You got you guys up.
Now Connor getting busy on the backhand here. Good looking wave. Big bottom turn. Big top turn. And another great combination right there for the running backs in the NFL. He was a goofy footer as well. Speaking of which, here we go. Nice opening turn here for Yago. Nice pace. Wraps it again. Back up into the lip. Look for the ramp on the inside here. He's going to Put the rail in the water one more time. Now he's got the chip coming at him, gets up and under and lets it drift.
Well, it's always interesting.
Good wave here for Leo. Setting up this first section. Nice slash, drives out of it. Back up into this one with a little bit of lip already coming down. He blows through it. Wraps it once again. Nice clean face. Great conditions out here for day one of competition. It continues to open up across the inside here for Leo.
That's not to go. Yago's going to take it though. Why not? Big deep bottom turn, man. He gets so much whip once he gets into the top of the wave, fizzing off the top. Well, this is going to be a beauty for Yago. Series of hard railed carves through those opening sections. And now they're just, button it up nice for the judges.
Yeah, nice pace on that one. Yeah, it looked pretty peaky at the start, but it did hit that column. Here we go. Connor O'Leary rolling in on the backhand. Nice looking section right out of the gate. He goes straight up into it. High line setup now, drops down. He's got the speed. Around the corner, hits it again. And another. So looks like maybe gonna stick with it. Nope, he'll kick out. So
Austin, we could go into that, but we won't. Tavarua, Cloud Grade, Fiji, maybe restaurants, we'll see.
yeah, looks like it's gonna be Yago, no stranger to above the lip surfing. Let's see if he takes to that first turn. Gonna take it off the top, setting up the final section, and bang, he will go above the lip and spin it.
I don't give Yago another. We have a free surf in Yago. Again, in that red jersey, flying high. Doesn't get. Here we go now, Alejo.
Yeah, that left looking really good though on this one. Well, here we go. Yago on the inside. You know what he's doing? He's setting it up. Ooh, fading into this one. Leo on the left. Good looking wave. Straight up through the lip he goes. Back up into it again. Second turn, setting it free, throwing some spray, and another. Good surfing here for Aleo, and he'll finish up on the inside.
Like to use. Yes, he does. Ladies and gentlemen, our surfer from Cronulla. Big, powerful goofy foot. Rips into those first two open turns. Nice carve into that section of this wave. Getting small, but still steep for him to open up those wings. Good connection there. Nice finish, clean. And you saw the wave.
More light now than it was. Now, you could jump in the water and get a water.
2, 1.
2-1.
Time here at a championship tour event at Lowers, first year on the tour, and Kelly Slater, 11-time world champ.
Five on the championship tour. 2005, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12.
That stat has always been so incredible. I don't know where it is.
Yeah, neutral, whoever holds the inside.
Event in Barcelona, and I just thought, wow, the achievements are go top. Take it away.
Here we go. Italo going to open things up. Big wave right here. Big section. Wraps it. Drives back down deep on the second bottom turn. Off the top again. Throwing a lot of spray here for Italo. Continues to go top to bottom on the backhand attack. Look for some fireworks here. Potentially on the end. Just a nice clean finish. So a great start there for the Brazilian.
The tour jump around the globe, but he jumps around a bit more.
Scores in, first of red, 7.0 in round 4, 2008.
I think when he got contracts,
the coveted Tango.
Italo this time going to go on the forehand.
Well, now he can just roam the lineup. Deep bottom turn. Gosh, so much extension in that turn and zip. Casual reverse. Literal video game. I mean, it's hard. Okay, here we go. Looks like Marco Mignot in the blue. Nice opener. Where will this thing go? kind of closes down on him. So he gets the 2 turns of Little Rise through the day.
Too much.
Italo, he's going to stay busy, man. We know that about him. He always rips into everything hard.
That was a good
In the white, we all want to see it, and
Italo once again.
Yeah.
Nice opening turn, great section right there. Look for a big air right here. You see him setting it up, telegraphing, and there it is. Somebody
just lands always with his nose
to entertain the crowd. He sees one thing, and it's another ramp. Bang! Holy smokes!
He sat on his board in the middle of
dive down right there. Here we go now. Marco rolling in. Nice slicing opening turn. Gonna have to be quick to get up there again, and he will. Nice 2-turn combo right there for Marco.
Carved way back in the whitewash. This thing kind of slowing up for him. You see him there with all the weight on his tail, stalling, thinking something's coming. He's going to shove it after the reverse. Not many people sharper than him with doing math, quick calculations, and strategy changes during the heat.
Italo's just come out swinging, and he's still swinging. Goes for the Superman, sticks it. Good Lord.
He's killing it.
Just letting it all hang out here in the opening round.
Well, watching him ride that wave right there, bust the Superman.
Come on, crowd, let him hear it.
Yeah. For a long time, and I think that goes back to when Adriano Tessoza was riding his boards, living up here, when he moved up to San Clemente.
Well, here we go. We're going to get our first look at Kelly Slater. Having a look at this one. Looks to be a good wave. High line drops to the bottom. Beautiful section right here. Bang, vertical hit up through it. Now he's going to commit to the rail, wrapping it all the way to the rebound. Nice power turn once again. He can commit to the final section. Goes into the Larry. Cannot ride out of it.
Nice. Drifts the fins over the lip. Good connection. Didn't lose an ounce of speed going into this section. Blows the fins again. Gonna really look at this line climbing. What a wave. Just gonna smoke one right there. Oh, so much protection off.
Out of it, engaging the rail, get right back up into it again. A couple of big turns there for Italo before going down.
It looks like a decent win.
15 seconds. Looks like Slater eyeing up the backhand here as we're going to count this one out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So this wave will count for blue and white. Split peak. Slater getting his best wave at the end of this one. Meanwhile, out the back, Italo. Oh. Looks like maybe Jordy going to open things up here. Surfer in yellow, trying to get into it. He will. Leans on the forehand, drives up into the section, floats it. All right. Or gets away from him there. Here on the left, white and blue having a look. Throwing bows, and it looks like it's going to be blue getting it. Crosby. Nice opening turn, drives right back up into the second, blows the fins out into a reverse. Now white, Dimitri. This guy known for his power, and there it is on display. Again, commitment to the rail all the way around. From just up the coast in Ventura, he'll kick out.
And Dimitri backing it up. Here we go. Jordy Smith in the yellow jersey on his backhand, rips into that first turn, carrying tons of speed. The big South African, just power and grace. Wicked combination. Nice. What a wave. It looks like not really much scoring potential in that. Crosby, though, gets his chest up on the board, and he's into this second wave for him. Whoa, blows the tail, and he can't ride out. Giving them the freedom to ride high, right there between their head ears. Look at these waves swinging wide now. So Kelly barely got a wave. Italo got 10 waves. This way, this heat, a little challenge. We got the split peak. Dimitri on the left goes down. Crosby on the right. He got that first turn. Nice. Drifts the fins there through the carve. Nice setup. Big open technique carve there. Again, sweeping back. Classic rail. Lowers roundhouse.
And White splitting the peak. Dimitri goes for the air reverse.
Well, little exclamation point for Dimitri. A second go, and Jordy going to ride this thing down through the bay. Board looking sharp under his feet.
Only needs a 3.69 and had some good turns on that last wave. 4 minutes on the clock.
I was watching both Jordy and Crosby. Crosby's first and second turns, beautiful. So he's going to get a healthy score. I missed.
We do over here. You see him all the time. Here we go. Watching this important exchange. Jordy rolling in. Nice opening turn. Better looking section here. Driving out of it once again. There's the rail, wraps it around, nice clean inside runner with 30 seconds to go. Goes vertical through the lip a couple of times.
Nice work there for Jordy Smith. You see him fired up, fist cuffs. Here we go, Dimitri. We're down to under 20 seconds. Had priority, he comes unstuck, so nothing out the back with under 10 seconds, which I'll count out now, Kleiny. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, the fate is in the judge's hands. Jordy, next heat, hold your position. Scores got to get locked in.
So standing by for that important.
For sure here. The replay, I mean, that board looks like it's on top of the water. So nice that, yeah, he definitely, I mean, I thought he ripped into those first two, and then the late float tail drift.
Yeah, no downtime either in those transitions, so.
There was a lot of flair happening. Board looking great on Jordy's feet.
There you go, Groms. Getting amongst the current world number one right there.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Marshall in the blue, Seth Moniz in the white, and we have got set, so it's a quick start. Oh, we've got shoulder to shoulder. What's happening out there? There, Namia from Hawaii got the edge on that left, into it on a set. Ooh, got a little stuck. Well, I've been excited for this moment. Local boy from my area, been just tearing the bag out of the tour this year. Really found his stride. Jake Marshall upped his game. Nice opening. We didn't see a wave like that. Oh! And look at this one. Seth Moniz now sitting in the spot. Will he go left or right? He's going to take the left coming into this weird section. So that thing ran away from him. Whoa, take on the inside. Quick turnaround, strapped into that one. Ooh, flares that first turn. Nice, long, deep bottom turn. Set himself up beautiful for that second. This wave getting a little sleek on the inside, but he's not done with a nice sweeping open turn on the inside. Well, nice paint, right? Little get set and then a long roll. You see red, Baron Mamiya coming in ready fifth. Lots of ground to cover. Big speed float to connect this section into that one. Throws the tail, reverses. Lots of speed and whip into that reverse. Here we go now. Jake Marshall on his backhand. Wicked attack there. Vertical opening section identifies a beauty on this left. So 3 strong, medium size, beautiful lowers right and wraps it back. I like that strong bottom turn, lip combo. Going into this inside bay section, it's a bit foamy. You can see how he's just got vertical in full attack mode on the first turn. Had to kind of carve down the second.
Barron wrapping it right there. Nice second section. Let's see what he does with it. Oh, gosh.
the wheels came up. Blue, deep, delayed bottom turn. Jake, sharp into the lip, looking great, big open carve down there. While look at this wave cupping up fine. He throws the layback hack tail drift. Just swing it at it. That way bent in at him and let him just push as much pressure as he wanted. So nice.
You tend to see a little bit more.
Oh, Seth Moniz digs into this one. I like that little check at the top of the wave, giving it a little space to breathe, open into that giant turn. Nice setup for that two-turn finish. Will he ride out? Ooh, doesn't get out of it.
That's tough. When the whitewater converges together like that, it's so hard. Each year, here we go, look out the back. Priority is with red, 5:20 on the clock, and it's going to be Barron rolling in on this one.
Oh, he's been licking his chops. What an opening snap. Ooh, this one's shortening it up, but he's going to get that third finishing turn. So that's what Barron was looking for, needing a 7.08. Jake with priority. Can he go above the lip? We know Joel has got that in his arsenal all the time.
50 seconds, surfers.
We've got some waves like in the last heat. Neutral priority. Griffin Galopinto grabs this first left. Out there and get the wide one, because we've seen some of those sets shift way wide. Yeah, we've talked about Ethan a lot because it's easy to talk about, it's beautiful to watch, and how many people fantasize about their DHD that they get working like it does for him? Something about his posture, his technique, everything about his weight distribution, just, boy. Harmony on the wave, that's for sure. Over there, he's going to get this one that's going to kind of move through the inside a bit nicer. Griffin G. He knows he's going to get a score on this wave. Wow, look at that. Committed and went into that.
5.83, last of blue. You are the early. Just get on the edge of your seat because you're only going to need that much coming up here in a moment.
Yeah, what's going to happen?
I don't know. I can only say so much on the microphone.
So between Ethan and Joel, known as priority.
So possible split peak. It looks like there's plenty of opportunity. Catching the boys right there on that one.
Well, local knowledge there. We're going to watch him. Will this wave give him much? He does. Oh, commit to that. He knew he had it flattening out. The whitewash kind of taking over his shoulder.
Little second reef rolling right here for Joel. Wraps it on the opener. Now setting up the inside racetrack. Drops to the bottom. There's the lip, and he launches. Gets the grab, gets the rotation. Now it's going to be Ethan's turn.
So what's he going to do with this one? Well, we know he's going to carve, but not a lot of steep wall to work with, so to speak. He wanted to commit to the wave. So, 60.
The local boy, Griffin, let's see if he can better the current 1.1 in the score line. Beautiful opening turn, blowing the fins, going to commit to the air, and sticks it.
Well, the crowd loving that. Give it up for the 6-7. So, now Ethan looking for a two-wave.
Ripping in first, looking to improve on a 7.67. White, you're looking for an 8.53. Red, you're looking for an 8.57. Time on the clock, 7:40. And oh my.
Joel, you're looking for an 8.53.
I'm like, we'll stay on the beat. Well, send your feeling. Yeah, but we're trying to play. Well, he was fucking singing snow 5 times. I told you need to stop buying that killer beat. Rose off.
Warm up.
This is wins right here.
My neck hurts.
Okay, I don't have any.
Pro presented by Outer Known. It's a pleasure to have you down here for stop number 8 on the World Championship Tour.
Here we go, Felipe Toledo. Wrapping it there on that turn. Drives up in his second, blows the fins out into the reverse like butter. Smooth as you like, all the way out onto the open face once again. Nice transitioning. Wrapping it again. I guess a little inside racetrack says, nah, I'm done.
You know, he's having one of his best years in quite a while, Miguel Pupo. Here we go. Just who I was talking about, Miguel Pupo on his backhand. Those tractors look good under his feet too for all this year and last. Nice big long floater. Yeah, so I mean he did, make it down to the bottom and ride out, and you're not sure if he was going on a foam climb or he ejected though. Also for quite a while now.
Yeah, I wasn't looking at the screen there, and I didn't hear you say Jack. All three of those guys, absolute standouts in the warm-up. Here we go, live action Chow. Second turn, wrapping it. Nice slice. Back up through the lip he goes. Again, with some precision. Back up through it one more time. Little inside rudder here, capitalizing. Gonna button it up here with the final oncoming section. Drifting the fins.
So when serious conditions at pipe, and at the other big wave stops on the tour. Wow, look at that. Miguel Pupo flying high. Well, and we always talk about the craft, long-time rider of Marcio Zubi's boards. Zhao getting another on the inside. Thinking maybe he can better one of his 2 waves in the score line. It's a small one, but no shortage of intent.
Right here, folks. Let's see what happens. 6 minutes on the clock. Priority is with our surfer in red, needing a score.
Do you remember having heats here when that happened to you, where you're anchored where you think you need to be, and then those bomb sets come? And
right now, I bail my board, grab the cobblestone, and pray. Here we go. Watching Felipe. A little bit of a whitewater rolling here, trying to find some space.
He's on his way to churches if he stays with this one.
Nope, he's out. Let's see what the next better looking wave here for him. And he'll roll in, setting up this first section. Beautiful turn all the way around on the rail. Nice precision, straight back into the pocket again. And another. Talk about top to bottom surfing. Beautiful transition with power. Miguel Pupo putting it together right here. No doubt getting his best.
Wow, razor sharp combination. I mean, and a variety of looks. Those two opening turns.
Stand by.
Yeah, needed a 6.96.
Rolling in, needing a 6.11, setting up the first turn. Bang, big hack. Setting it up again, driving, drifting the fins. Now watch for the air. There it is.
Well, 3 committed turns blazing.
2, 1.
Well, Joao's up before the Hooter. The set comes late for Miguel. Joao, will that be the 6-4? Not sure. Look at this bomb round.
Do that
8
right.
waves ridden for the surfer in red. 10 seconds to the start, surfers.
They're gonna start around the set.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, this heat is on. Well, great job there from all the surfers.
Here we go, Leonardo right out.
Ooh, outside, up and biting. Al Cleveland. Dave, getting down the point a bit. Back to that last heat, seesaw battle.
This is Al right here.
Oh, that's Al.
Hopefully for him as he wraps it, staying next to the power source. Now it'll start to steepen up. Don't eye the oncoming section. Gonna go up and under, push the power. And right out of it there.
Crew and the flags in the water to lift him.
Well, here we go. This is Alan. Setting up this air on the backhand. Gets a little pop reverse. 2-3-3. Last up white, 2-3-3. This is gonna be Jack on the backhand. Driving out of that first turn. There's the second, fins up and over into the reverse. Little rib there, he's gonna go high road, now setting up the inside left. Through the lip again, now maybe looking for the ramp, setting it up. And a little drift there to finish it.
Blue using that priority up on the inside. Ooh, solid. Side to the outside rail or outside to the inside. Now it's Al Cleveland. This could be a good moment for him. Deep off the bottom. Open wrap. Makes his way on the inside. Oh, big manhandles that. Patented Al Cleveland.
Stop that wave.
Straight uppercut to the chin right there.
Jacko Robinson. I love it when all 3 surfers gonna go back to back. Flare and big air, lands on the lip, tighty. Soft landing, gonna finish this off on the inside. Well, really clean finish there, not a...
Trying to get into it, he will. Setting it up now, dropping to the bottom. Engages the rail, up into that section. Now going to commit to the oncoming. Big layback blowtail. Board gets away from him. It's going to swing to white, current heat leader.
Oh, look at the line on this, and the sun glistening for the last 2 waves. Al Cleveland blows the tail over the roof. Nice sweeping carve. This one's steepening up through the midsection, down onto the inside. Where will he go? He flies high, grabs the rail. He's not sticking it. Feeling when you're a priority and you're looking at a glistening summer peak at lowers like this. I like that mid-face bottom turn up into the lip, setting him up for this. He's got to cover some space. Big floater there. Sings into this long carve. Now I'm flattening out a bit there. He's going to stay with it. You see him do a little kick stall. Trying to extract everything out of this. Only needing a 4th moment. Here we go. In the blue, our surfer from Italy. Wow, he uses priority there on finding his stride. Definitely wants to get past that round, which is, well, still down the road for him. Jack Robinson. Nice, and again, goes to that reverse. That way getting a little slow, but working to find more speed down the line on the inside part of the bay. Just over 4 minutes. Leo separates from Al. He's going to get one of these inside, these little runner rights. It's going to be a vertical wave for him, though. Nice. Sharp first turn. Carrying a ton of speed.
Yeah, some beautiful turns right there.